disqualified from enlisting in the Air Force. My mama was mad as hell. She sent me to go live with my dad. Like what they saying across the Spider-Verse, that was a fucking canon event. But yeah, bro. So I tried. And then when I was down there with my dad, I tried to go into the Army. You know, got good scores on the ASVAB. Like I was really like set up to go. And then I just ended up not going because my friend Aaron, you know, he was in the Army. He was a, what was Aaron? He was a paratrooper, wasn't he?
Paratrooper.
Yeah, he was a paratrooper. So he telling me like, you know, you see the shit that the military like puts like on the forefront, you know, like, oh, you know, join the shit, you'll get you a Hellcat. Da, 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 da. But they not telling you like the real shit that's going on. So, like, you know, I'm on the phone with my nigga Aaron all the time. You know, I'm down there with my dad. Again, like I told you, having to move again, so I'm not really knowing niggas. He in this small-ass town next to Savannah. And, you know, rest in peace to him. He grew up there and whatnot. But, like, before he passed, I told him, you know, you need to just come back to Atlanta. But I'm sidetracking. So I'm talking to Aaron. He telling me about the military and shit. And, you know, I'm not going to go into depth about, you know, what we talked about. But the shit was enough to just kind of, you know, tell me, you know, I'm cool. You know, I'd rather just go my own way. And then that's when I, you know, ended up coming back here to Fort Wayne. Told myself, if I'm going to do this shit, I'm going to do this shit. Got back, started cooking up music. Told myself I can't play with this shit, you know. College, you know, I tried college, but ended up, you know, that wasn't for me. Military, that wasn't for me. So I had to tell myself this music shit, all I really got for real. So, yeah.
What do you think about Fort Wayne living here for the music scene? Would you not rather live in Atlanta, or do you think you can help cultivate?
Oh, bro, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I tell my boy all the time I'm trying to make it back home. But at the same time, I still gotta, you know, like you said, cultivate shit here because Fort Wayne has a good little music scene that's developing though. Just like I told you, the city is developing. Fort Wayne has a good music scene, especially with rap. Like, it's plenty of talented artists here in town. So I feel like, you know, I need to do my part as a local artist and, you know, be a helping hand. And at least before I go back to Atlanta, if/when, you know, make sure my folks here in town are straight. Because it's just like I told Spitfire, like, I just want to make sure that, like, if I do go back to Atlanta, we got a direct connection between the A and Fort Wayne. You get what I'm saying? Just like y'all, just like Lil Yachty did with fucking Flint and Detroit. Mm-hmm. Just how he gets so tapped in with Rio, Mike, all them niggas. I'm trying to do the same shit. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah.
How many songs have you done in Fort Wayne with artists?
With artists, I've done place as with. Hang on, I'm sorry. Let me think about this. Placement wise, like me getting beats and whatnot, I'd say I got a couple of songs with folks, but I send out beats, you know, I'll send people beats and whatnot, and I don't know if they record to it or not. So I got plenty of songs with folks, but as far as like me as an artist, I got like, I think I have a couple that's unreleased, but as far as everything that's on like my official discography, I don't have much yet. But that's my thing, bro. Like, I need to just get good with dropping music, you know?
Mm-hmm. Do you prefer for your own music? Do you prefer to have an artist come? What is your favorite route in music?
With me, I like to. You had some really good questions, Elway. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. It's a damn good interview. My approach with music, I start with the beat because, like I said, I'm a producer before anything else. I love beats. I fell in love with beats. Start with the beat. Then if I like the beat, you know, I'll play it for my friends, play it for my folks. If they fuck with it, you know, I'll get the approval. So I'll usually keep my shit in the vault, write to my shit, you know what I'm saying, actively do shit. But my thing is, I'm not the type of person that likes to, like, publicize what I'm doing until it's done. Like, you know, I'll tell folks, like, you know, like I said, I'll play shit for people here and there. But usually I just keep shit in the vault because I like to, like, keep my shit properly prepared to release it. You get what I'm saying? Because you see plenty of people with their artistry nowadays, they'll say, oh, well, you know, I'm finna drop some shit, it's on the way. Like, take Playboy Cardi with Whole Lotta Red. We've been waiting on a Whole Lotta Red since goddamn, when did Die Lit come out? 2016. Yeah, it was a long ass shit. We just got it like a couple Christmases ago. Yeah, granted the leaks and all that shit, but if Cardi wasn't done with that project, he should have just stuck with his, you know what I'm saying, persona and his aesthetic, not said shit. But you like bullshitting people. No, I'm not finna do that with my artistry. You'll get it when it's ready. But until then, you know, I'll give you little bits and pieces here and there. I'll drop singles. But, you know, I just want to make sure that what I'm doing, it's packaged properly and you guys receive it the way it's supposed to be received. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. A lot of people talk about that, releases, and what's a good release strategy for someone just coming up if they don't have the greatest budget?
I'd say in today's day and age, you really don't need money for shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. In my artistry, where I've gotten today, I haven't really invested much money in my shit, and I've still made it places. So for, I'd say, an up-and-coming artist, all you really need is the ambition to remember that it's not about the money. That shit's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? It's focused on the music for now. Then, like I said earlier, get your beats together. If you gotta pay for your beats, pay for your fucking beats. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing, little side note. To all my artists out there, I'm not saying this shit like, oh, I'm a broke ass producer, buy beats. No, I'm trying to tell you, if you don't pay for your beats and you steal a beat off YouTube or try and purchase your track today, shit, that shit's gonna come back and bite you. Research what happened with Pierre and 6ix9ine. I bet y'all didn't even know Pierre made that not gumbo, that's nudie shit. That gumbo, that nigga's iffy. Yeah, Pierre made that beat. He had a whole case about it. Yeah, pay for y'all beats. But anyway, get your beats together. Get all your ducks in a row. Like Lil Wayne said on that one Drake song, when you come to the studio, don't just be coming, nigga, smoking 10 of these, linking with your niggas, trying to get some bitches and some art hoes. No, like Lil Wayne said, when you come to the studio, come ready with them clips, ammo. Be ready to goddamn record 10 songs. If you got like a 3-hour shit, ain't no reason that you should be in that motherfucker playing. Come ready to work, get your shit together. Then, once you have all your compendium, you got your backlog of all the shit, all your songs, because you'd rather be dropping with a whole bunch of shit than you just dropping singles telling folks you got an album, then you got to play catch up with yourself. So make sure you have your product ready. Get all your necessary shit in a row. Find you a distributor. You can't go through DistroKid. You pay. Oh damn! I burnt myself. You can't go through DistroKid. You can't go through DistroKid. That's cheap. But I done dropped all my albums. I dropped through Amuse. That was a free fucking distributor. Really just build you an online social media presence. Even if that's like, that don't mean you gotta be out here, hey, I'm da-da-da-da-da-da, we're gonna go do a backflip with a crackhead. Like, no. Like, be yourself. Like, post how you post, but just tag your music and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you see shit, just naturally, you know, just be natural with the shit. Tell folks, you know, hey, I got some shit coming out. And this is one thing that I need to say. And I don't mean to hurt feelings when I say this, but if you're up and coming, don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about, oh, I only got 10 streams on my song. It doesn't matter. We in a game where they say, oh, numbers, you gotta have 1 million monthly. Fuck all that, bro. Make the music. Put that shit out. When I was putting shit out, really, I was making music for me to listen to. I mean, like I said, for me and my friends to goddamn smoke bud too and just kick it with. But people ended up fucking with my shit. So just make the music, put that shit out. When you put that shit out, you know, don't just leave it dead. You know what I'm saying? You gotta water your plant. So just tag your shit, you know what I'm saying? Upload your shit in the stories, put your little song clips here and there. And another thing that people sleep on, word of mouth is still a proper marketing tool. The biggest thing, like I said, I'm not a social media nigga, but like I said, I'll play my shit for people. That don't mean go up there everybody and be like, hey bro, this shit fire, bro, let me play these beats, bro. Cause it's like, I seen an interview with Babyface Ray. What if you run into somebody, what are they gonna do for you in that moment? Be realistic with the shit. Find the right people to play your shit for though, even if your shit's underground, so that way you can show them, utilize their network, because they could play that shit for somebody, they could play it for somebody, so on and so forth. Ooh, shit got me out of breath, man. I need to stop smoking these blunts.
Yeah, I love weed. How old were you when you first started smoking?
Shit, honestly, bro, I was like 18, bro. Niggas think I'm not really one of them that agree with like smoking at 12 and shit, because your brain's still developing. Even at 18, your shit's still developing. But nigga, I was in college. You get what I'm saying? I just got up out my mama's house. And like I tell folks, I'd rather smoke me a blunt than goddamn be high as hell off a pill or some fentanyl or all that. Nah, bro. I was smoking when I was in college. Seen other people fuck with all that other hard shit, cocaine, all that other shit. Told myself, nah, I'm gonna just smoke the weed. Here I am now. What
was your first smoking experience like?
Man, shit. I ain't gonna lie, I just capped y'all. I did hit the blunt one time when I was. It was one. No cap. I swear. Look, I'm gonna be for real. It was one time I was in high school. It was after ROTC because I just remembered this, thinking about this. Kids don't smoke this shit unless you an adult. But anyway, I was goddamn after school waiting on the bus. I was smoking a cigarette because, nigga, I'm thinking I'm big bad. Like I told y'all, I was in the house, bro. I wasn't out here roaming these streets. I'm sneaking a cigarette from my mama having anxiety. She gonna catch me. So, nigga, I'm smoking a cigarette behind the corner thinking I'm big bad. My man's pull out a joint. He like, hey, Josh, you want to hit this? I'm like, sure. You know, I'm thinking it's going to be like a cigarette because, you know, for all my niggas that smoke cigarettes, you hit that motherfucker and when you don't smoke cigarettes, that shit gets you kind of geeked. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. But I'm not advocating cigarettes. I'm not advocating fucking cigarettes. Don't go out here to the young kids out here. Don't smoke cigs. I'm just telling you my experience. So I'm thinking it's gonna be like a cigarette. I hit the shit just like so. Exhale. Shit tastes kind of nasty. I don't hit it again. I was just hitting that shit again. Pass it back to my mans. Nothing happened. So I finished a little cigarette. Whoop the whoop. Throw that shit. I'm talking to my friend. Now, no funny shit. I felt like a terrible person after this, but she was telling me like some important shit. Like some, what was the fucking Dawson's Creek ass, you know, some important shit, bruh. And she then got to crying. And Lord forgive me, I laughed, y'all. I giggled at first, and then I just started laughing. And I remember, I'm like, this is not funny. Why am I like, oh shit, I hit that weed. So I tell her, yo, shawty, I'm so